Alright, so with the availability of pre-orders for GTA 6, there's also a whole bunch of new information on the Rockstar Games website. I'm going to comb through that now. We'll just take our time looking through it, and I've had a quick look through it already, found something that I think shows content in the game that we're not aware of yet. So I think there's actually some good information in this. But let's go through it. So I'm just on the Rockstar Games page, and it's when you click on the Ultimate Edition information is where you get all this extra information. And there's quite a lot. You can see it's a side scrolling bar, so instead of vertical we're going horizontal, left to right. So this is Ultimate Edition. So you need to pre-order or buy the Ultimate Edition for everything that's announced on this page. But here we says, welcome to Leonida, the state where anything goes. Seize everything this massive world has to offer with GTA 6 Ultimate Edition. Exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action around every corner. Ultimate Edition bonuses are threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story, with new items uncovered behind each chapter. Now that's interesting for me because the very first thing we look at is a car, and it's a fancy car. It's a sports car. It's a classic too, so I don't know my cars, but it looks like a Ferrari, and a mid-90s one. So the first thing I thought before when I saw that was, if I'm starting a single player campaign, it won't make sense to me to get that car, because I'm under the impression that Jason's poor, Lucia just gets out of prison, we're gonna go rob some shit. We can't be affording some $500,000 cars. Anyway, so why I go back here is it says that these bonuses are threaded across the story. New items are uncovered behind each chapter. That makes me think that even though you're buying the premium edition and you're getting a car, that's going to be locked behind a wall of story progression. That's my guess based on that information. And I hope so. I don't want to start a new game if I get the Ultimate Edition and I'm rocking around in this. It's just not going to feel very immersive for me, but that's just me. I hope that gets locked out for later in the story. But looking at, you get some screenshots, some pictures of the car. There's retractable lights. So yeah, 95 Grotti Cheetah. Pretty sure that's a Ferrari, but I'll bring up my mate ChatGPT. I'll just do some crude searches and questions. Yeah, it's heavily inspired by a Ferrari Testarossa. And I guess it's a famous Vice City car, as you can see here. GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas Cheetah, mostly Ferrari Testarossa inspired. GTA 5's is closer to an Enzo or Ferrari FXX. And GTA Online, 1980s Testarossa look. So, yeah, the interior shot. It's definitely flash. Nice sound system, speakers, nice red interior. I like combing through the fine details, but then again, who doesn't? Alright, so moving on from that, it's introducing weapon packages. Weapons, Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers. First thing I thought of as well is there's video games where you get scopes on revolvers, and I'm not a gun enthusiast, so for me that just looks ridiculous. Like, what the fuck do you do? Like, bam! Get a black eye. Probably don't work like that, I'm guessing. You look through the scope at a distance, because I'm pretty sure those heavy caliber guns, you need a strong, at least 2 hands on the grip. But anyway, so for me that just looks ridiculous. I've never had a revolver for scope on it. If I play Fallout and I get a gun like that, not for me, just scrap it. So that picture doesn't do much for me. Maybe that appeals to other people. His and hers version of this powerful revolver with classic Vice City styling sourced from the Vassetti estate. Now there's Tommy Vassetti's name dropped from Vice City. Including palm tree etched grips, engraved detailing, high performance scope. Yeah, we'll be taking that bad boy off. But here's a good picture of two of the variants of that gun, Hawk and Little Morgan. Hawk and Little Morgan. And if they're both the same gun with different customizations, then you can see Lucia's got her name on one, Jason's got his name on one. Lucia's one's got a longer barrel. Jason's got like a bull barrel. Again, I'm not a gun enthusiast, so I really don't know anything about guns except for what video games have shown me. And you can see that Lucia's got gold trimmings, gold platings, and I think because of the Ultimate Edition, you both get these palm tree etchings. But you can see clear differences between these revolvers. You got like a finger grip, and then you've got a smooth grip. There's a lot of differences. And Jason's got a scope. That just seems so stupid. I've never understood that, but I won't go on about that. The other thing about this picture is there's a switchblade on top of a stack of money, $20 notes. Just like twisting my neck. Something strange. I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor. I don't know if that's supposed to be part of the $20 bill. I don't think it is. I think that's like... What the fuck is that? I think a $20 bill is supposed to look like that. And there's like something else sitting on top of it. A thin... Nah, fuck, I'm tripping, man. Something up with that. I don't know, it looks like a battery. Oh! That's not a stack of money, that's a fucking sneaky bomb. Or it's got a battery in it for some reason. Bro, look at that. That's a stack of bills, or it's made to look like a stack of bills, but that's part of it. It's got to be well, my guess of a bomb is because this is part of weaponry. So you got a knife, switchblade, a couple of revolvers. That's a weapon of some kind. That's a battery. That's wiring for a battery. Fuck is that? Is that a bomb? A stack of bills as a bomb would be pretty fucking dope, but that's jumping to a conclusion. Now I'll tell you one that I like. I like this one. The handguns. Personalized sidearms with detailed engravings for Jason's Girardi ES9 pistol and Lucia's Closer K17 pistol. So Jason's ES9 is, I think, supposed to be the 9mm Beretta, which Max Payne was sort of famous for using, dual wielding. It's definitely not an exact replica, but it sort of has the shape. And I think this is supposed to be the Glock. So there's your Beretta, there's your Glock, a couple of 9mm pistols. And I'll tell you what, man, that is cool to see some real good engravings and customizations on the weapons. Another thing that stood out to me was getting your name on a weapon. Just seems like an easy way to like link yourself to a potential murder weapon. So, is that a thing people do in real life? I mean, I guess if you're not using it, people generally aren't supposed to use their guns to kill people, but I mean, if you're a gang member, or if you're a bad man, engraving your name on a weapon seems like a real bad idea, so I think that's just video game shit. Cool, man. But I think the Glock is the nicest looking one for me. The red, the way Lucia's name's designed, instead of just being etched, along with the flower design and the red, that's really cool. I like that. So I think it's moving on to clothing and styling, which this stuff doesn't really appeal to me. I think they're showing off the different outfits, hairstyles, facial hairs. You got tattoos as well. There was talk about a tattoo parlor only available to premium Ultimate Editions. So looks, Vice City style, whether poolside or side by side, Jason and Lucia can look the part with exclusive outfits, tattoos and more. Maybe I've got some nice colourful hand tattoos. Be done in the shop. And it won't be a prison tattoo, eh, Lucia? Unless you're getting fucking putting strawberry bloody jam in your ink. Cool, Vice City shirt, polo shirt, nice. Yeah, it's pretty boring for me. Showing off different clothings and hair designs. I'm more interested in like the wider world and other things like that. You don't really get to see much in these shots. Definitely styles up, eh? Kind of like a black power look. Vehicles, Jason's safe house vehicles. I like this picture because you get to see Jason's safe house. I don't know how representative it is of the in-game version of his safe house, but I'm guessing it's a screenshot. It kind of looks like a screenshot. There's Jason standing on his balcony. He's got room under his house for a vehicle or two. Kind of reminds me of Trevor's safe house near the Santa Monica beach. Fuck, I can't remember some of the names. Is it Floyd? Floyd's place where Trevor stays. Just because of the, it's a bit of a high-rise 2-story place, and the car lives in the downstairs port. So this looks like Jason's signature ride. And as far as I can tell in this, it's pretty standard in this picture and beat up and not really customized. So I'm guessing that's how it comes, in a yellow and red variant, or a yellow and rust brown variant. But this wording is talking about the bike. Jason's safe house vehicle, switch gears and soak up the sun. And an army fatigue tinged Dinka Enduro motorcycle. There's actually a choice, or Crest kayak. Oh, I didn't read that before. I just read the motorcycle. Now that's pretty cool. It just confirms that you can get kayaks because it's right there and it says it. Although it doesn't really highlight it in the picture very well, but it says switch gears and soak up the sun. And an army fatigue tinged Dinka Enduro motorcycle, which is this, or Crest kayak. Fuck yeah. I'll be boosting down the stairs, grabbing the kayak, jumping in the water and going for a paddle. That's so sick. I wonder if you can do that, just pick it up and take it. I mean, it ain't got wheels, so you're gonna have to manhandle it somehow. I reckon you'll be able to pick that sucker up, and you'll be able to put it on the back of your ute, and you'll be going for a drive to the bloody swamps. Mate, I'm stoked. That is mean. There's also a boat ramp behind his house, maybe. It's probably shared with his neighbours. Maybe that's the best place to like chuck it in there and go for a wee paddle. Mate, that is so cool. Alright, there's one thing we've confirmed. I don't know if that's new in the community, but there's a kayak. An operable kayak. That's sick. Here's the bike, the Dinka Enduro. Definitely suits Jason's style, like army green, rough around the edges. Solid and sturdy, massive tyres for off-roading. Oh yeah, see, I didn't see this before. Here's the picture. Kayaking. That's so sick. The Crest kayak. Fuck yeah. You'll be paddling, and then pull out the rifle, see an alligator or shooting at the cops. Drive-bys in a kayak, we on. That's so good. Fuck it out. One more look. I wonder how close that is to his house. I wonder if the devs just chucked him in the water next to his house and took a few screenshots. Or I wonder if that could be anywhere else in the map. Sunset kayaking. Fuck, I tell you what'll freak me out. Kayaking and a big fucking shark coming at me. Oh, the game will be too realistic. I'll freak out. Mod kit. Okay, it's talking about his personal whip. Ganado retro build. Inject some muscle and classic stylings into Jason's well-worn Vapid Ganado low-riding pickup. Low-riding, that's a good one. We can assume something with low-riding that maybe we can... Yeah, we can get mods that, what are they called? Hydraulics. exclusive mods. So yeah, this is his car, and it looks like they've done up the spray paint, retouched it. Everything's looking nice and new. Granado. Oh, Ganado, Vapid Ganado. Very cool. Alright, mod shop, Ride Out Customs. Transform vanilla vehicles into works of art with interiors, rims, donk stylings. What the fuck ever that means. Here's the trick, only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. So, there's going to be a lot of questions around that from the public. Does that mean people who buy the regular game literally can't access this? Does it mean we access regular mod shops that doesn't do things that this Ultimate Edition mod shop does? Or does it mean it's time locked? Meaning after 2 months or after, I don't know, episode 3 of the game with the story, or you get certain far in the story and you unlock it. And so all Ultimate Edition was doing was giving players early access to certain things. Those are the questions I would have about it, and a lot of people are going to be wondering that too. So, here'd be a key, I reckon here's a key difference between GTA 5 and this game. Oh no, I'll be jumping the gun if I say that. I was going to say that you'd be able to work on the car yourself, but I don't think, no, there's no evidence of that yet. So as far as I'm aware, to do these mods, you just take it into a garage. NPCs will fix it, they'll mod it. You'll select from a menu what it's going to be, blah blah blah. Because that's not the main character, and I don't think that is either, working on the car. Either way, it's fucking dope. The future's coming, boys. There's a hair salon, unisex salon. Gets signature styles for both characters. Includes facial hair for Jason and makeup and nails for Lucia. Only open for business for the Ultimate Edition. Shit like that's going to be quite triggering for a lot of people. It's not nice to think about that. Oh, this is cool content, but if you don't buy a certain part of the game, then what, we don't get it? There's a lot of like unanswered questions around that, as I was saying before. He's got the mullet. There's a wee shot of NPCs in the background too. Someone on their phone, someone at the cash register. He's got the mullet. Is he taking a selfie or is someone taking that photo of him? Getting her nails done. She's looking at the camera. Poster in the background. The theme of this game is going to be a kind of love story between the two main characters, which is something we haven't seen in a Grand Theft Auto game before. And it's gonna be a interesting ride. Watercraft Shih Tzu Squallow, perfect for casting in Gambit Bay. So there's a place called Gambit Bay, and it might be renowned for people taking their boats there. Reel-in catches of all sorts. A pink gradient and blue squallow, so his and hers. Docked at Washington Beach. Is made open ocean ready with an explosives laden weapons crate. Now that doesn't scream Grand Theft Auto. So in this picture, it looks like Jason and Lucia are riding together on their boat, and he's wearing like a captain's shirt or something. Looks pretty gay, but all good. One of these pictures was really cool. So here's the boat itself. Docked up, Washington Bay. This is the photo I like. You got them both enjoying the sun, and dolphins are coming up to the boat. That's too cool. And also there's a picture of, looks like, yeah, that's diving gear, because you got a oxygen canister on the back. Underwater aspect of this game will be huge, I'm imagining. And then you got a top-down or bird's-eye view photo of them driving and shooting it out with cops. Air cops and sea cops. Helicopter. Helicopter's going the wrong way. We're going that way, bro. What's next? Clothing. This is when it starts to get a bit Gen Z. A bit too Gen Z for my taste. Style various unique and exclusive looks for Jason and Lucia at Stockyards, or Stock 305. Stockyards' premier destination for elevated streetwear. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Only open for business. So the shop will exist for everyone, but it'll be closed if you don't have the Ultimate Edition. Or, yeah, that sort of makes sense, because the alternative was for everyone who buys the game, no matter what version, the shop's open. But only Ultimate Edition players can either purchase things or purchase the things that are for them. But this says, the way this is written is only open for business. So if you don't buy the Ultimate Edition, either this shop's not there or it's closed. And that's pretty out of it. So yeah, this is the Gen Z stuff comes on. Just the moustache. Such a Gen Z thing. Here as well. You know, actually I was watching a video on Chud the Builder yesterday. That's how he looks like. Fucking slapstick idiot. And this is so Gen Z, that look. It's nice though. You can see some detail on this photo, so what do we got? There's an Illuminati looking sticker that says unlove, unlike, unforgive, and something else rubbed out. Looks pretty countercultural. Oh yes, I see a common theme here. So this sticker over here on the left says D face, and that same Illuminati sticker looks like it says D face. So it'll be like some sort of cultural brand, clothing brand or something, skate brand. I'd be sick of skateboardings in this game. You do expect them to be bringing back BMXs at least. And there's the Stock 305 shop. Nothing much to see there. Maybe it'll look exactly like that in the regular edition, but you just can't go in the door. Let's crack up. Vehicle, excuse me, and garage. A 67 Vapid Dominator buggy. Judging by the paintwork, that could be 2067. Nah, I've been playing too much Fallout. A Mud Club Monster offering impressive off-road handling for the backwoods of Mount Calaga and beyond. Calaga. Conveniently store it at the Paradise Garage in Watson Bay, which features a weapon locker. We're getting to the new information. Which features a weapon locker, plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. Now that's what stood out to me. There is a garage in the game, which features a weapon locker, yeah, but also a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. Now that's a packed statement or sentence, because that tells you you're stealing goods. Yeah, and it's like there's so much imagination going on with that. Like, fuck, what does it look like? Is this main quest content? Is this bloody side quest content? Do it at your own time. Repeatable content. Deposit stolen goods to be fenced. And how does it work? You deposit what, TVs and computers and video game consoles, and then there's an interface to sell it, or it gets sold automatically. What happened there? Yeah, it's pretty fucking. That one definitely stood out to me. A place to deposit stolen goods. I don't know why I got a screenshot of the front grille, but yeah, cool. Steering wheel, mud all over the car, been off-roading. That's probably the garage I was talking about. There's a weapons locker in there, boys, and there's a place to deposit stolen goods. That's cool. Alright, I haven't seen anything from here on in, so this is all new to me, but there's a tattoo shop which I did hear about. Electric Fang Tattoo, Stockyards' most iconic ink bar. Over 50 SIG tattoos for Jason and Lucia. Designed by the artist collective Fail, or Faily. Open for business only. Ultimate Edition. Man, that makes me not want to buy the Ultimate Edition just to say, fuck you, you think you're cool? I don't want your shit box tattoos. Nah, they're probably okay. Alright. A lot of design choices going in here for Lucia with the shoes. Black nails, but the short hair and the hairstyle. And getting a tattoo. Looks like it won't be an instantaneous thing. It'll take a little bit of NPC work. Man, he's definitely got a different look going on there. She's got the same look as before, and he's got the fucking sharkies. Tattoos and the muscles out. Good one, electric fang tattoo. And then he's got a back work done. Finis. All the tattoo workers have white balaclavas and a black and white theme. It's pretty edgy, bro. Mod shop, One-Eyed Willies. This mod shop in Lake Leonidas specializes in off-road mods, hand-painted automotive artistry. Hand-painted. Another one for the Ultimate Edition. Canis, off-roading vehicle. Got some guys working on the truck. Fuck, it's a big beast. Looks Good Time Gear, a capsule collection of apparel and accessories inspired by the Good Time State's hit TV show character Macca the Gator. Okay, so some meta content here. Macca the Gator, Vice City. Kind of looks like it'll be a TV show in a similar vein to that fucking space TV show they had on GTA 5. That's some weird shit. It's basically merch for a TV show. What do we got here? Gang Compound. This sounds interesting. Pit Youngins, a legal goods store. Raid the compound of one of Southside Vice City's loudest and most socially active gangs. Okay, so it's introducing us to some cultural stuff here. Which is a gang. Pit Youngins, a legal goods store. Escape safely to score some special items and distinct contraband. Okay, so it's in-game content where you raid a gang pad. Kill the dudes. Escape safely, get special items and distinct contraband. Yeah, gang shootout one. Fuck, I thought that was a water pistol. He's got some out of it looking Uzi or Mac 10 there. Pink white gloves. Gold chain. Green gun. Out of it. Special commission. So I think we're getting into Ultimate Edition things or game things that are like playable content. Special commission, classic car collection. Oh yeah. Track down a variety of abandoned classic and work in progress project cars and revitalize them to their former glory. In this special commission from eccentric collector and local fixer Wyman. Yeah. So that's kind of like a treasure hunt, but you're looking for classic cars. Drive them back there, get them fixed. What else we got? Some classic car stuff. Oh, excuse me. That's it. One final picture at the end of them together. The gears on. No, that was the Ultimate Edition page, and there's another page here that just says Vintage Vice City Pack, pre-order bonuses. Pre-order to get unique benefits. This one isn't packed with too much info. We'll have a look. Pre-order bonuses. Welcome back to Vice City. So this is kind of like referencing the Vice City game more. Featuring a timeless 55 Vapid Stania sedan and garage alongside Ocean Beach, decadent outfits and hairstyles, iconic weapon pattern that echoes the excess of the past, and they're both holding like those P9 guns, those little James Bond guns, P99. Cruise Shore Driving's classic sedan, store it in the Shorecourt personal garage. That's just a stone's throw from the beach, Ocean Beach. The garage features a weapon locker, plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. So it's becoming a recurring theme. So it looks like safe houses or vehicle garages also have secure places to deposit stolen goods. Nice. Outfits and hairstyles. Doesn't really appeal to me. It's a distraction from the main game, I reckon. Weapon pattern. Channel the original Kingpin. Inspired by Tommy Vercetti's iconic palm tree button-up, which was this blue shirt. And it's the guns, but the money looks kind of blue too. No, it must just be the guns. Submachine gun and a pistol. Vintage Vice City pack. Yeah, no, it doesn't do anything for me. And that's it. That's all the new information they have on the Rockstar Games website now with pre-orders. Okay, it's pretty good. It was quite a deep dive. And now we're just waiting for more info. And still nothing on the PC release, which is very disappointing, but to be expected. If anything changes, I'll keep you all updated, and hopefully we can do another deep dive on more content soon. Definitely expecting more information soon now that summer in America is kicking off.